Hey, everybody, welcome back to Echo Base Network. Today, the theme continues another Disney product and another Disney failure.
Wah, wah,
Sonic
wah.
3 is absolutely destroying Mufasa. This report comes to us by the Hollywood Reporter. Box office Sonic 3 bounds over the hedge with $62 million opening. Mufasa limps to $35 million, something that we've seen time after time after time. It's almost to the point where Disney just needs to stop making movies altogether.
Yeah, there's, Star Wars aside, they're failing all around. Marvel, Star Wars, the regular Disney movies like Mufasa, Moana 2. I don't think it really did much either. It's failure after failure for them.
It really is. It's to the point now where you just hope that some other studios are going to come out with great things, and by in turn, Disney will look at that from afar, learn a lesson, try to maybe copy or mimic what they see done well.
Hmm.
Like if James Gunn's Superman movie is a hit, if it's really good, if the Batman movie comes out, part two, and it's really good, Penguin, was fantastic. Give us a second season of Penguin and, get off to a really good start, DCU. That would be awesome. Now, I don't know exactly where we are in terms of tying in with with the DCU, with the Penguin and the Batman that came out with Matt Reeves. But if those are good movies, that's the point. Then maybe, just maybe, Disney will see that one day and start making better things. Or, Nick, I'm a total proponent of licensing out the brand and let other people make it. That's what George Lucas did with the EU.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that would be their best bet at this point because obviously they've demonstrated a failure on their part to produce anything good or watchable. Even the general audience outside of the culture war YouTube space of people, even the general audience of people they're done with Disney. They're just completely done. In the Sonic 3 movie, the first two movies were really good. When I remember when the first movie was coming out and they dropped that first trailer and they just got tons of flack from the fans on the look of Sonic. That movie studio was like, hey, we hear you loud and clear. We're going to go back and rework this whole thing. And they completely redesigned Sonic and made him look more like the video game character,
Yes.
not like a real life. And fans respected that, and they didn't attack the fans. And guess what? Fans showed
Oh,
up and
they
supported the
didn't attack the
movie.
fans like the Stenberg girl?
Nope, not at all. They took that criticism to heart, and then they made changes.
Yeah.
Disney doesn't know how to do that because they think they're on the moral high ground and they know what's best, and everything they do is right and
Don't you
perfect.
preach at me.
Yeah, we're going to do what we want. We don't care what you have to say.
Yeah.
And that's why they're in the spot that they're in. And Sonic 3 is going to dominate. I know way more kids talking about wanting to go see Sonic, loving Sonic. Even my
Yeah.
nieces and nephews talking about it. I've not heard a single one of them talk about Moana 2 or uh, Mufasa
Yeah.
or any of that stuff. The Little Mermaid live action remake. None of them are saying, "Oh, I can't
Think
wait
about
for
what you're
Snow
saying right
White."
now. All of these remakes.
Yeah,
That's how creatively bankrupt they are. The
yeah,
live
big time.
action remakes of the Disney classics. The Lion King was a great movie for its time. What,
Yeah,
1994 ish, somewhere in there? I remember when
yeah,
it came out. One of the greatest Disney products ever made. Okay? One of the best things that they've ever created. But you're banking on that to make you relevant today, a live action
yeah.
reboot, so to speak. You've already done it before. Now you're telling the origin story, and you're giving us, Scar was really a good guy in the beginning,
Yeah.
and all that's what you do. It's really sad
Ugh.
that they do this to these franchises, and this is what you're using to keep you relevant and to make money. And here's the major thing: the numbers, according to the numbers, they projected between 50 and 60 million dollars in opening. They got 37.
Yeah, not
I
good.
mean, they are so far below the projected line, what they anticipated making. This is turning into a flop.
Yeah, we'll see what happens over Christmas holiday because movie theaters are open. I know a lot of families go to the movies on Christmas and that sort of thing, but I don't see it getting a huge bump. Maybe it doesn't take as big of a drop off in its second week, but that's at best for them right now. So yeah, we'll see what happens in week 2. But yeah, I think they're going to lose money on this once again, like they have on so many other projects, and it's just going to keep going down the toilet. Everything that they do, go woke, go broke.
Well, and you know, the movie Mufasa, the critics are saying that it's skewed female, and
Yeah,
that it's got a 56% on Rotten Tomatoes, compared to the 51% from the Lion King remake from a few years ago. So we're talking about you putting all your eggs in one basket that just really doesn't work.
no,
And you're competing against a series that's kicking your butt
no,
in Sonic. Something that the fans go and watch and they laugh and they enjoy and they have fun and they leave in high spirits. That's
no,
what Sonic is doing for the watcher. No
yeah.
one is saying anything about any Disney films.
Mm-mm. And all the reviews for Sonic have been good. I haven't heard really
I've
anybody
heard it's
saying
Jim
anything.
Carrey's greatest role that he's done yet.
Same, same. I've not seen the third one yet, but I am gonna go watch it. Maybe take the kids and go see it. But yeah,
You've got
it,
kids? I've known you since I was 12.
well, the nieces and
All
nephews.
right. Because, people are going to be like, Nick's got kids. I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
even know.
I have zero kids. I get to take care of the nieces and nephews, and then
Yeah.
I hand them back to the parents, and
Good old Uncle Nick. Good old
yeah.
Uncle Nick. All right, guys. Well, let us know about this failure, another Disney failure. What do you think? Are people wrong? Do they need to go see Mufasa, or is it Sonic? Let us know in the comments. We are You Are Echo Base Network. See you on the next one, guys.
I guess.